Beloved child. Yes, you. The one watching this screen. The one whose heart quickened just now with a whisper of recognition. You felt that, did you not? A pull deep within your spirit. A stirring you cannot explain with the logic of this world. You did not find this video by accident. Your fingers were guided. The algorithm was bent by a grace you do not yet comprehend. You are here because I, your mother, have called you here. In this moment, across the wires and waves of your modern world, I am speaking directly to your soul. This is not a metaphor. This is a spiritual reality. I have wept for this appointed time. I have interceded for this very moment of your attention. Do not look away. This message is your final warning, wrapped not in wrath, but in a love so fierce it will shake the foundations of your being. Before a single other word is absorbed, I need you to do something for me. Pause this recording, right now. Let the stillness I have brought into this space settle upon you. In that stillness, I want you to type a single word in the comments below. Type hope. Then tell me what city, what town, what village you are watching from. Hope, Manila. Hope, Lagos. Hope, Sao Paulo. Hope, Sydney. Hope, Mumbai. Hope, New York. Hope, Krakow. Hope, Beirut. Let us create a living, breathing chain of faith across the globe. Let the map of this world be lit up with the pins of my children, declaring their hope. In doing so, you are not just leaving a comment. You are raising your hand in the darkness. You are saying, Mother, I am here. I am listening. And I see you. Have always seen you. Now, my beloved, settle in. What I have to share with you is long, for the disease of the soul is deep, and the cure must be explained with the patience of a mother teaching a child to walk. This is the story of the final battle, not of armies and tanks, but of the human heart. This is the story of the warnings written in the sun, the moon, and in your own anxious spirit. This is your final warning to choose. Part 1. The whisper you ignore. Do you remember the last time you felt a true, piercing moment of peace? Not the numbness of distraction, not the exhaustion after pleasure, but a deep, river-flowing peace that made you know, for an instant, that all was well. It was a gift from my son. Postcard from your true home. And do you remember the last time you felt a cold, formless dread, an anxiety with no clear source, a feeling that the world is on a knife's edge? That, my child, is the echo of the warning. I come to you not as a statue, not as a painting in a distant church, but as the mother of sorrows and the mother of consolation. I stand at the intersection of heaven and earth, and the tremors of what is to come pass through my immaculate heart first. And it is trembling now, not with fear but with agonizing love. I see the storm clouds gathering, not in your skies, but in your societies, in your families, in the lonely chambers of your individual hearts. You are living in the age of the great forgetting. You have forgotten who you are. You have forgotten you are royalty, fashioned in the very image and likeness of God. You have traded your inheritance for a handful of glowing dust. You scroll through illusions of connection while dying of loneliness in your rooms. You worship at the altars of efficiency and progress, while your souls atrophy from neglect. You speak of my truth, while rejecting the truth that alone can set you free. This is the great apostasy, not always a dramatic renunciation, but a quiet, chilly turning of the back, a priority given to everything but the one thing necessary. I see the chaos in your homes. Marriages, my sacred vessels of love, shattered on the rocks of pride and instant gratification. Children, my precious little ones, confused and taught to mistrust the very bodies and souls God gave them. The old are cast aside, their wisdom silenced, their prayers, which could be your greatest shield, dismissed as relics. The family, the domestic church, is under direct and relentless attack. Why? Because when the family falls, society crumbles, and souls are left isolated, easy prey for the wolves of despair and ideology. I see the wars, the hatred that boils over from heart to heart, nation to nation. You see the political strife, the ethnic divisions, the outrage that fuels your screens. But I see the root, a festering wound of unforgiveness. Each grudge held, each bitter memory nursed, is a brick in a wall that separates you not only from each other, but from the merciful heart of my Son. You cry for peace in the world while harboring wars in your own hearts. This cannot stand. And the warnings. Oh, my children, you have been given so many signs, and you explain them all away. The heavens themselves have groaned in travail. Unnatural sights in the sun, moons that speak of blood, stars that align in silent testimony. You call them atmospheric phenomena. Earth groans from its core with quakes and eruptions of increasing fury. You speak only of tectonic shifts. The climate itself convulses in fever. You argue only about cause and blame. In your churches, where there should be radiant light, so often there is confusion, a muddling of the timeless truths, a shepherding that sometimes seeks to please the world rather than to save it. These are not mere events. They are a language. They are the contractions before the birth of a new age. They are my tears made visible in creation. But the most profound warning is within you. That emptiness after sin. That haunting feeling that there must be more. The inexplicable tears that come during a hymn. The sudden longing for purity when you have grown accustomed to filth. That is my voice, whispering in your conscience. That is your final warning bell, ringing in the sanctuary of your own soul. Do not skip this. Do not mute that voice. Part 2. The Tale of Two Hearts, a story for our time. Let me tell you a story. Not from ancient Palestine, but a story woven from the threads of today. It is the story of two hearts, both of them my children, both watching a video like this one. The first heart belongs to Anna from Lisbon. Anna is busy. She runs a small business, she is raising two teenagers. Her life a whirlwind of schedules and worries. She is not a bad person. She believes in God in a distant way. But her faith is a Sunday ornament, packed away with her nicer clothes. She is perpetually anxious, short-tempered with her children, resentful of her husband's quietude. She sees the world's chaos and feels only helpless dread. One night, scrolling in bed to quiet her mind, she sees this video. The title gives her a strange jolt. Your final warning. A part of her wants to scroll past. It seems dramatic, perhaps fanatical. But that whisper, that pull. She clicks. She hears my first words. She feels the call to type Hope, Lisbon. With a sigh, she does it almost mechanically. But as she listens, something begins to thaw. A sentence pierces her. You have forgotten you are royalty. It unlocks a memory of her grandmother, kneeling at her bedside, praying the Rosary with a peace Anna has never known. Tears, hot and unexpected, spill onto her phone screen. She does not subscribe. She does not share. She simply turns off the video, gets out of bed, and walks to her living room. In the dark, she finds her old rosary, buried in a drawer. She holds it. She doesn't even know how to pray it properly anymore. She just sits, holding the beads, and for the first time in years, she speaks from the raw heart of her. Mother, I'm so tired. Help me. That whisper, that tiny yes, is the greatest turning point of her life. It is the beginning of her return. The second heart belongs to Marcus from Chicago. Marcus is successful, a man of logic and data. Faith is a superstition for the weak, in his view. He stumbles upon this video linked in a mocking forum, a place where such things are ridiculed. He clicks to mine it for content to deride. He hears my voice, and his intellectual walls go up immediately. Psychological manipulation, he thinks. Emotional storytelling. He scoffs at the call to type hope. He listens with a critic's ear, dissecting the language, armored against the tenderness. He hears the warnings of the Spirit, and he translates them only as fear-mongering. He gets to the end, unmoved, and closes the tab. He returns to his curated world of certainty. But later that week, at a moment of stunning professional triumph, he is hit with a vacuum of feeling so profound it terrifies him. In the quiet of his expensive apartment, the echo of my words returns. You have traded your inheritance for a handful of glowing dust. The phrase will not leave him. It becomes a splinter in his mind. He tries to laugh it off, but it haunts him. This is his warning too. But for now he is choosing to skip it. His story is not over, but the path is growing steeper. Anna and Marcus are both you. You are at a crossroads this very second. Which heart will you choose to emulate? The one that, despite confusion and busyness, allowed a crack of light in, or the one that, fortified by pride, seals itself shut? The final warning is not about a future date of doom. It is about this present moment of decision. Part 3. The weapons you have forgotten. You feel powerless, don't you? You see the avalanche of evil and feel like a speck before it. Beloved, you are not powerless. You have been given weapons of celestial power, and you have let them gather dust. I have come to remind you to take them up again. The first is the Holy Rosary. This is not a vain repetition. This is not an old woman's prayer. This is my sword and my shield, given to you. Each Hail Mary is a rose laid upon the wounds of my Son. Each decade is a hammer blow against the strongholds of evil. When you pray the Rosary, you are holding my hand, and I am leading you through the mysteries of my Son's life. His joy, his light, his sorrow, his glory. You are literally saturating your mind and the atmosphere with the story of salvation. Satan fears the Rosary more than any other prayer, for it is a meditation on the incarnate love that defeated him. I beg you, if you do nothing else, pray the Rosary daily. As a family, in your car, in your solitude, let it be the rhythm of your breath. It will change you and it will change the world. The second is the Sacred Heart of Jesus. My Son's love for you is not an abstract concept. It is a burning, palpable furnace of mercy. His heart is a refuge. But it is also wounded. By your indifference, by your sacrileges, by the coldness of so many who bear his name. You must return to him. Make the First Fridays. Consecrate yourself and your home to his Sacred Heart. Honor the image of that heart, crowned with thorns, aflame with love. When you venerate his heart, you are making reparation. You are applying a healing balm to the wounds inflicted by the world. Your own heart will soften in reflection of his. The third is my Immaculate Heart. This is the gift I offer you, my own heart. A heart that said yes to God perfectly. A heart that pondered all things in faith. A heart that was pierced by a sword of sorrow, yet never ceased to love. I am the mediatrix of all graces. All the mercy that flows from my Son's heart comes to you through my maternal hands. Consecrate yourself to me. Entrust everything to me, your worries, your family, your future. Say, Mary, I am all yours. Please keep me, guide me, present me to your Son. When you are under my mantle, you are safe. The storm may rage, but you will not be lost. The fourth, and most foundational, is the Eucharist. My Son is truly present, body, blood, soul, and divinity, in the Blessed Sacrament. He is there in your tabernacles, waiting for you in a perfect humility of love. He is your food. How you have neglected him! How empty your churches are outside of a brief Sunday hour. How many receive Him as a routine, not as the passionate encounter with the living God. This is the source and summit. Go to Him. Visit Him. Spend time in adoration. Receive Him in a state of grace, with awe and devotion. If you only understood the power, the transformation, available in a single Holy Communion, you would crawl over broken glass to get to it. Nothing on this earth is more important. These are your weapons. Prayer, consecration, the Eucharist. They are not complicated. But they require your fiat, your yes. Part 4. The urgent call. What you must do now. Time is of the essence. The hour is late. This is not a call to panic, but to profound, deliberate action. Here is what I, your mother, implore you to do, starting today. Return to the sacrament of reconciliation. Go to confession. Be humble, be honest, be thorough. Let the torrent of my Son's mercy wash you clean. Do not carry the poison of sin any longer. This is the first step. Reclaim your Sundays. Make the Holy Mass the absolute, non-negotiable center of your week. Do not just attend. Participate. Offer yourself. Worship. Let Sunday be a true day of the Lord, of family, of rest for the soul. Not just another day for commerce and chores. Pray the Rosary daily. Start with 1 decade if you must. But start. Pray it for peace, for your family, for the conversion of sinners. I promise you my special protection and grace. Consecrate your home and family. Enthrone the image of the Sacred Heart of Jesus and my Immaculate Heart in your home. Pray together. The family that prays together is not a cliché. It is a fortress. Fast and make sacrifices. Offer up your small daily denials. The extra snack, the unnecessary purchase, the entertainment that wastes time. Offer them for the conversion of hearts, for priests, for the Holy Father. Your sacrifices, joined to my Son's, have immense power to hold back judgment. Wear the scapular. Clothe yourself in my habit, the brown scapular. It is a sign of your consecration to me and a pledge of my maternal protection, especially at the hour of death. Beloved children, I am not telling you anything new. Your priests have told you. The saints have shown you. But now, I am pleading as your mother. Tide is rising. The final warnings are being issued not from the heavens alone, but from the very core of your crumbling civilization. Do you think I enjoy bringing messages of warning? My heart is pierced anew with every word. I would rather speak only of consolation, of the sweetness of God's love. But a mother who sees her child playing on the cliff's edge does not whisper sweet nothings. She cries out with all her strength. I am crying out for you now. The final appeal and blessing. Look at the crucifix. See my Son there. Every sin of indifference, every act of sacrilege, every coldness of heart, is another thorn, another lash, another ounce of weight on his torn shoulders. He endures it for love of you. And I, your mother, stand beside that cross, and I invite you to stand with me. Do not flee from that scene. Embrace it. For it is there, in that total self-gift, that darkness is conquered. This is your final warning. Choose. Choose this day whom you will serve. Choose the world and its empty promises, which lead only to dust and despair. Or choose my Son, the way, the truth, and the life. Choose the narrow path that leads to everlasting joy. The storm is coming. But I am the Arkansas. I am the star of the stormy sea. Climb into the ark of my Immaculate Heart. Take refuge there. Bring your families. If this message has touched even one fiber of your soul, if you feel that stirring of hope, then you must act. Do not let this moment pass. First, I ask you again, go to the comments. Type hope and your city. Let the world see the army of hope waking up. Second, subscribe to this channel. Ring the notification bell. By doing so, you are planting your flag here. You are saying you want to stay connected to this community of faith, to be nourished, to be reminded, to be strengthened. You will not be alone. Third, like this video. It is a small act, but it is a signal, a yes, that the algorithms of this world will spread to other hearts who are searching in the darkness. Fourth, share this video. Do not be afraid. Share it with your spouse, your child, your friend who is lost, your parent who is despairing. Share it on your social media. Be a missionary of this final call to hope. You may save a soul. You may save many. Fifth, join our community. In the description below, you will find links to our WhatsApp channel and Telegram channel. Come there. This is where we pray together, share intentions, support one another, and build a fortress of faith. You need your brothers and sisters. Do not try to fight this battle alone. Come and be part of our family under my mantle. Finally, my precious child, I want you to tell your story. In the comments after you type hope, I want you to write about a miracle you have witnessed or experienced, big or small, the healing of a relationship, an answered prayer, a moment of grace that defied explanation. Your testimony will be the spark for another's faith. I am with you. I am always with you. I am your mother. I love you with a love that predates your birth and will outlast the stars. I am praying for you, now and at the hour of your death. Now go in peace, but go with purpose. The time for sleeping is over. The time for decisive, loving action has come. I bless you in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Be not afraid. I am with you always.